Okay, we're live. We are live. Let me open the game and make sure everything's coming through. Okay, it's a little loud. I'll turn it down. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening. Wow, it's so loud, in fact. Let me turn this down just a tad. That should be good, I think. Let's see. So we're doing some shiny hunting today. Goal is we want to get the Pokemon that are going to be in ZA ahead of ZA coming out. I did Hawlucha off stream the other day. Big goal for today. I'm realizing how stretched this is. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, that should be better. For some reason, every time I open up the capture, for some reason it fucks it up. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna do some hunting. We want to find. Right now, the goal should be any of the starters that are going to be in ZA or Weepinbell or Bellsprout. That's what we're looking for. Because Weepinbell and Bellsprout are going to have, obviously, Victreebel. So we'll do... Close the map. I believe Weepinbell and Victreebel can have... Or not Weepinbell and Victreebel. Bellsprout and Weepinbell can have... what am I looking for? Oh, outbreaks. In... Hello? Outbreaks didn't update? In Kitakami, which is the second DLC area. But then, again, we want to find Chikorita or Totodile. Let's see. I need to open chat, I'm realizing. I don't have chat open. Okay. Let's see here. Does my chat come up? My chat is above the capture, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gaming, so we're looking for... Also, I need to fucking reopen... There we go. Okay. We're looking for any of the ZA Pokemon. Also, I was told that maybe my bitrate was why stream was crashing so much yesterday. So I updated my bitrate in the Elgato settings, which I'm not sure is what they meant, but we'll see. Any of the ZA Pokemon. Murkrow. No, okay. Let's go to the next, the next date. New Outbreak, Sawsbuck, Porygon, Oshawott, Chingling, knocked out Volbeat. Well, we should check. I don't think they can spawn here, but we might as well check. Gardevoir, Morgrem. Man, that would have been helpful the other night when I was hunting Hawlucha. What's wrong with having my map set to rotate? Ooh, Clauncher and Clodsir, actually, but... This shit's so disorienting. Is that something in the settings I can change? How do I go to the map, press the right stick? Oh, well... Damn it. Rhyhorn. I don't know, I don't mind the rotate, but that's just me. Also, Ethan, I don't know if you were here for the start of the stream, but we're looking for the Pokemon that are going to be in ZA that we know are going to have Megas. So, 3 starters, and Victory Bell. But we gotta find one first. Well, obviously not looking for, like, Victory Bell, we're looking for Bellsprout or Weepinbell, but you know what I mean. Phanpy, Charcadet, Fortress. What's funny is one of my favorite Pokemons is Pineco, and I do not have a shiny Pineco, which is something I've thought about hunting, but if you want to hunt them in... It's kind of hard to hunt them, because you can do Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but they all know damaging moves, so you can't really SOS chain them. Scrafty, Scraggy. Charjabug. I don't think any of them can even spawn over here. I don't know why I keep checking over here, but... I'm doing your Chi-Yu raid. Oh yeah, that is a thing right now. Chi-Yu's the fish one, right? Wo-Chien is the... snail. Calyrex Ghost Rider. I'm not touching that one. Piplup, Minior. It'd be so cool if you could hunt Minior in this game. But, you know, he has his shell on the entire time, so you can't hunt him. Heracross. Switch one is a strat you can do. Yeah, I never, like, you sent me how to do that, and I just had no idea. Ooh, Scatterbug. I do need to hunt Scatterbug at some point. I want to, if I do, like, any of the gens, because I'm doing my living decks, like, Gen 6 is probably the one I would start with. Grimer, Overquill, or not Quill, well, it's Quillfish. Actually, do we do a detour and do a Quillfish? Because I don't have an Overquill yet. It's crazy that we're looking for like 5 different Pokemon to be an outbreak and none of them have happened yet. Is this just this is the same batch again? Mix sandwiches affect outbreaks. Well, we're looking for. I mean, we're looking for Chikorita, Totodile, or what's the third starter in ZA? I can't remember. Chespin and Chikorita and Bellsprout. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, I forgot that the pig. Okay, yeah. Can I just do like a normal encounter grass? Enjoy doing Totodile. What's the beef with hunting Totodile? And 2 ponds, 2 very small ponds. Oh. I have to make an encounter power grass sandwich, right? Like if I make this, it should be fine. Give you a recipe. Okay, well, I guess we're in creative mode. While we do that, I'm gonna pull up my Discord. So we want encounter power though, right? And then we'll save the shiny sandwich for like when we actually get to the outbreak. Well, that's encounter 3. Do I need encounter 3 or do I just need encounter 1? Is encounter 1 fine? Does it being encounter 3 make it like 1, 2, or 3 work? Okay. Oh yeah, there's a new chat message about. I was told I had to drop that jalapeno. And I hope I knocked it off the sandwich. Okay. like normal Nuzlocke the sword. And I don't assume you're gonna randomize it. I don't think you have a Switch that has that capability, but Deerling, Seadra. So like when I started a randomized black Nuzlocke. We need to get back to at some point, but I wanted to. I had the shiny hunting itch. Also, I feel like I'm not getting more grass types, and I guess I'm getting some grass types, but like Bramblin and stuff. But buy the DLC, yeah. Well, isn't don't you have to buy the DLC so you can get the Regis or hunt one of the Regis? Scizor, Squirtle, Luvdisc. Bellsprout. Okay, we got what we were looking for. Also, this is so fucked up. Where I'm sitting is like right by a window, and it has like the worst glare of all time. And fucking. Also, this is where I got a shiny Growlithe. Um, Worst glare of all time. I tried to put up a new like um, blind, and the blind doesn't fit. So that was a cool waste of money. Needless to say, non-zero chance I fail a Bellsprout because I couldn't see my screen, or that part of the screen. But it's pretty different, right? It's like more yellow. What I'll probably end up doing is I have a bunch of extra blankets I do not use. I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to sleeping. I don't like being like really hot, so I use like one comforter. Um, but um, I'll probably just take the blankets that I don't use, and I'll probably just pin them like up against like the window, which I know will look trashy from the outside, but at least that window. But I have like a Godzilla blanket and like a Sonic the Hedgehog blanket that I am not using. That I got as gifts. Even though the Godzilla one's really cool, I can't. I only take like I keep them in my my stream room because I can't. Like if I get too warm, I get like overstimulated and I can't sleep. Yeah, Ethan, if you're still doing Chi-Yu after I get the shiny, I'd be down to do some raids if you wanted. If you were open to it. But I want to get at least one shiny to start the stream. Because I do need the Herba. What's the method? Also, I was pretty confident that that Bellsprout wasn't in this game until I looked it up before stream, because I thought we were gonna have to do like I was gonna have to do like Sword and Shield and like Masuda method or something, but no, it's in this game. I just didn't remember. 252 HP, special attack, acid spray, Terra water. Yeah, I ain't reading all that, bro. I ain't reading all that. I'll just have you give me a step-by-step guide on what to do. Do I have an Arceus? I must have an Arceus in home. I always feel kind of bad when I'm doing these, like, these outbreaks, and then my Pokemon kills a Pokemon that's not in the outbreak. It's like, bro, didn't, like, that Sawaddle didn't sign up for this. Bro was an innocent bystander. I won't complain if we get a Sawaddle or anything, because I do need a... I think I need a Swadloon or a Leavanny, one of the two. Because I got a Sawaddle from Dexnav, like, many moons ago. Also, it's so funny to me that they haven't changed any, like, the Gen 1 cries in a while. They changed Pikachu's, but, like, Bellsprouts is still like that wow. There's not many left. Okay. Let's make a sandwich. Jalapeno, chili sauce, salty and sweet. Wait, did I save? Jalapeno, chili sauce, salty and sweet. Do you want a 3 jalapeno sandwich? Are you craving 3 slices of jalapeno on bread with chili sauce? Do you hate yourself and want a stomach ulcer? Then do I have the sandwich for you? It's a Tasty Quinn original. And that was the part where I get quiet and lock in. Would it have been better for me to do a poison type sandwich? Because I can reset. No. Ekans, ooh, true, truing. And then we picnic reset, right? That Night Spinnerack does. Those are 2 evolution lines that I'm pretty sure I have completed, so it doesn't do me much good. But also, I've gotten the entire Lotad and Petalil lines, so also an L if we get any of those. Fomantis, I don't have a Lurantis, so we're okay with that if we get that. I just remember this is the spot where I got a shiny Growlithe. There was that Outbreak event, and I just, like, I walked over... That is not one of the ones that we wanted. Yeah, here's the secret, Ethan. I already have a shiny Hisuian Petalil. So... Unfortunately, not a form that I need. Because there was an Outbreak event that had Petalil. And I was like, oh, I'll just, like, I'm not doing anything. I'll hunt Petalil real quick and see if I can get the Hisuian one, if I decide I want to do forms. You can kind of see, if you like, go back and look, you can see the moment, like, where I pause, and I'm like, is that the lighting? Or is that a shiny Petalil? And it was, like, way more yellow than the rest of them. And I was like, okay. No, wait. Bro is sitting. Bro is taking a load off. Bro had a long day. Think about life, yeah. I want that as a screenshot with the impact font. I want it to say "man" at the bottom. Chi-Yu next Thursday. I don't know what that means. Is that when it, like, is Chi-Yu the last one? They all have such similar names, I get them confused. Isn't Ting Lu the last one? Oh, it's given out next week, okay. Have they confirmed they've already hit, like, the 1,000,000? Fish. Yeah, I have the first 2. Ting Lu. Which one's the bowl one? The moose with the bowl on its head. Ting Lu. It is possible I don't have a shiny Ting Lu. I know I have Wo-Chien, I know I have Chien Pao. I do not know if I have a shiny Ting Lu. I'd have to look. Oh wait, is it like out like right now? Well, I don't want to waste my sandwich. But I'll look after, if you remind me. You know, since last Thursday. Yeah, I haven't, to be fair, I haven't really been, like, opening my Switch. Like, I spent the last week literally after work every day. I was just checking, like, I would open my computer, spend 2 hours prepping, like, a new scene or a bit for the stream yesterday, and then I would close my computer and go lay in bed. Hey, look! Come here, bro. Let's see. It's gonna be... Ooh, a Beast Ball will be really good. It's gonna be Victreebel. So we can do, like... Okay, we got the Bellsprout. Honestly, I think I need the rest of that evolution line. So we may as well just keep running around and see if we can get some more. But that one we will definitely evolve. W Ballsack. Yeah, so fun fact, I like if I go on to Better Twitch TV to add emotes, and I type in WW, it just tells me that it can't, like, I can't search things that aren't at least 3 characters long. So unless it's a 7 TV emote, in which case I don't know if I have that enabled. I did add a emote called Pom Pom Purr. Maybe I have to refresh chat. Let me check something. No, it's still not showing up. Weird. There is a new emote on the channel, but maybe it hasn't... not working yet, maybe? Just not an overlay. Is it showing up in, like, actual Twitch chat outside of the overlay? Twitch chat does, okay. So you see the, like, the heart locket open? That was, if you remember, that was a suggestion from Talo yesterday, because I made the Cinnamoroll emote, and he was like, you should make a Pom Pom Purrin one. And I was like, word. Now you can show your love to Pom Pom Purrin by typing his name in chat. And your hatred for Cinnamoroll. They kind of remind me of Shy Guys. Bro is gonna hold up a red and a white flag. Let's be realistic for a second, though. How long do you think it's going to take for them to implement a home support for Legends EA? Because hasn't it historically been like fucking like 8 months every time they release a game for them to put home support in? Perhaps I'm misremembering, but I feel like it never is available at launch. It's always like, yeah, we need to update home. And it's like, guys, why is this not being made like at the... You know you have a game coming out. Why not prep that ahead of time? Like months or so after, yeah. I, I feel so like my biggest regret in Pokemon is I don't have my first ever starter anymore. It was a female Delphox that I got in X and Y when I played those for the first time. My first Pokemon game, and there was somebody on actually on Discord very early on who scammed me out of it. Because they were like, "Yeah, I'll convert some Mons up to Gen 7 for you," and then they took a shiny Ivysaur I had, and a couple other shinies and legendaries I had, and then my Delphox, and then basically like deleted their account as soon as. Because they were like, and it was fucked up because they were like in a Pokemon Discord where like that was a pretty common thing, and you could trust people to do that. So I finally was like, you know what, I'll trust somebody. Like, you know, everyone here has good rapport, and then I got fucking scammed, and my Delphox is just gone forever, and I feel so bad. Because now Zia is coming back out. I'm going back to Kalos, and I don't get to bring her with me. I think I do still have some of the members of the rest of that first team, like my Tyrantrum and stuff, but it's not the same. Rain, Pokemon Rain ASMR. That message pisses me off because we were like fucking 10 feet away from that person. If they can't handle me placing a picnic 10 feet in front of them, this is more about them than this is about me. I also considered making this stream a Dynamax Adventures stream, which we could still do, but I think those are better for like a late night type of vibe. They require less focus. But now that I have the capture card, the sky's the limit. I hear a Godzilla. Oh, I know that guy. Username I recognize. That is Wyatt, right? Question mark. Person I know in real life. I think. Not a chatter, but a follower. No, I got a follower. Did the overlay not pop up? You had ads? Well, you know, if you subscribe, there's no ads. And it is September. Something to think about. Missed one? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the backseating, Wyatt. Aren't you at work? Don't you got shit to do? First off, uh-oh. Bro's gonna blow up the spot. There's nothing happening. Also, Wyatt, rule of thumb, don't mention the company that we work for in chat, please. Smiley face. Just got a very important meeting. There's nothing happening. Okay, well, I mean, I was just checking in. No, you should. I don't think I want to, because if... drive down to get you fired? I mean, I don't know how you would drive down from Pennsylvania and get to where I am, but... The uncle that works for Nintendo, yeah. Which, that joke is really funny, because my uncle does work with Nintendo. He works for PSA, so he works with, like, the Pokemon Company and stuff. Drive down. Well, I mean, you could just say drive up. You know, I'm in the Northeast. Not to get too semantical. Also, Wyatt, can I just say you're pissing me off with that trip? I didn't message you about it, but choosing to fly down the day I go back to work, like, okay, man, I have to fucking save PTO now. I know you said they're getting a hotel and stuff, but some bullshit, can I just say? Are you going from Boston, or are you gonna hit hit like I did on the way back, like hit the Cessna on the way up, and have you grabbed from like Augusta? PTO should be fine though, because I just hit the next PTO threshold, so I'm gonna gain way more. Come into the job for a bit? Do you mean like the store or uh no. It's at end of your third year. And then you go through your fourth year to your fifth year and then you hit it again. Because I'm pretty sure what it is. Because I verified with a manager before I like had the days off these couple of days. I was like, just to make sure, I do like get my PTO upgrade like starting like this week, and she was like, "Yep," and I was like, "Cool." Also, it's so fucked up. Um, I'm gonna refer to it in basic terms, but the associate managers now have a Monday through Friday schedule. Some of them, and then the other one has to work a weekend day. That's so fucked up. Like it was kind of like I got it. Like when I did like interim and stuff, it was like okay. I mean, it makes sense. Like we both kind of suffer because we both have a weekend day. But now there's just one who has like Monday through Friday, and the other one is like Tuesday through Saturday. And it's like, do you know how mad I'd be if I got the fucking Tuesday through Saturday? Also, I had a meeting on, I think it was Friday, about like plan moving forward, and it's literally just continues to be prep for interview because they're opening that new team in like November, October, November. So then there'll be two more openings. Actually, there'll be more than that because there'll be four managers and two associate managers open. More than likely, a bunch of the associate managers will um, promote, and there'll be even more spots. Where the hell is this Bellsprout? We got one Bellsprout and one fucking Petalil. I want like one more. Wyatt, have you is Metal Gear out? The new one? Delta? Also, did you it got auto tweeted, but did you see that I got a plush toy of my favorite Metal Gear character? Soma in my Discord bought the Peepo Monkey from Ape Escape, who is my favorite Metal Gear character. Donkey made a video and so did a person. Okay. I my friend keeps getting on my other friend, not you, Wyatt. I have another friend who's getting on my ass about playing Metal Gear, but I don't know. The first game is like hard as shit, and it's like I tried playing it and I got like a couple hours in. It was just hard as shit, and I set it down, and he was like, "No, no, you gotta move past that." I'm like, I don't want to wade through shit for like 6 hours to get to like a pretty good story. It's just like ungodly hard, I feel like. Also, it's very funny that ads are now on by like default because I get like, I'm not kidding, like 7 cents every time ads are run because of the number of viewers that I have. If I had more viewers, I'd probably make more, but like I looked at last like a lot of ads or a lot of viewers. Because my revenue from yesterday was like, I think it was like 77 cents from ads, so that would make sense if it's like 7. I'm at like, I have like $20 in revenue right now, but that's not enough to cash out, obviously. I still think the funniest thing was I was streaming Hello Kitty Island Adventure a couple of weeks ago, and some girl came in and dropped like 5 bits and then left. And I was like, okay, thanks for the bits. Like, dude, I don't even think she followed. I think she just like, are you trading flowers? And I was like, I don't know what that means. And she was like, okay, and then she dropped 5 bits. It's like, thanks for the 5 cents, lady. She handed me a nickel. I've always thought that was funny. Like I remember back before, like when I was watching Twitch, back when I didn't have like a card, they used to have. Do you remember back when they used to do um, bits from watching ads? Like you'd watch an ad and they give you like 5 bits that you could then like give to streamers. I remember I used to watch streamers and I'd donate bits like 10 at a time, and they'd always be like, "Thank you for the bits." And as a kid, I was like, "Yes, yes," or not kid, I guess like teenager, but like, and then being like, in hindsight, being like, I was handing them pocket change, and they were having to be like grateful, which like I am grateful for every donation or bits that I get, but I think it's just the amounts are like very funny in my head. I'm like, here's 3 cents, and they're like, wow, like 1 bit at a time. Also, I don't know if Wyatt's still here, but it's messed up they decided to show up today. When yesterday was my debut, and it was like a way more exciting stream. Like, this is just me running around. I want to get one more. My sandwich ran out. Shit. Well, let's at least... what do we nickname Petalil? It's a flower. Okay. Daisy. Yeah, I'm not naming her Daisy because I'm not gonna evolve her. She's also not a Daisy. She's Cotton. Or like some sort of... She's not Cotton. Cotton is Cotton. She's like... I don't even know what flower she is. It's based off of like what Lilligant is, but I don't know what Lilligant's flower, like what type of flower Lilligant is. I don't know. Whenever I get like girl Pokemon like this, I always just give them like women's names. There, we'll call her Petra, and then Bellsprout. Mega Bellsprout. Oh, well, actually, we know we're gonna name it. I don't know if this is gonna fit. That's sick! It's crazy that it fit perfect. I feel like I remembered all of them having the blue mouths, but I guess it is just... I guess it's just Victreebel. Also, I'm gonna pull out the thing I used to log these and log the two I just got. So we got a Victreebel. And Pokemon Violet using Outbreak Method. Named Rub's Belly. Caught it in a nest ball. And it's a male, I believe. Yeah. And then we also got a Petalil. It's got Violet, random encounter. Her name is Petra. We caught her in a quick ball. She's a female. Okay. Let me open chat back up now on my phone. Oh no, that Gallade is not for catching. That Gallade was used for something else, but it was not catching. It was for one of the fucking one of the raid events that they were doing. My capture is like too tall. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, it is too tall. Well, it's because, like, I don't know how to turn the... Like, the stuff for Elgato, like, turn the fucking... Like, the recording button and stuff off. Is that better? I'm not using Game Capture HD. I don't know what that means. I'm using the one that Elgato recommended, which is 4K Capture Utility. Isn't that not what I'm supposed to be using? Wow, shiny Tinglu. Also, I can show off my shiny decks on stream, actually, before we do some raids or any more hunting. Let's if I open Pokemon Home, I'm not gonna dox myself, right? Wait, did I fucking... Oh, that pisses me off so bad. I didn't know there was a new event in the game. Do I need a Vulpix? No. I have Vulpix and I have Ninetales, actually. Numel, I don't need. I don't need Numel. And I do need Charcadet, actually. Maybe we'll do Charcadet. Let's save. Ethan, confirm. You've opened Pokemon Home on stream, right? It's safe to do so. I'm not gonna, like, dox myself. It's not gonna show, like, proprietary information. Okay. Just checking. I'll show off my... what I have right now for my decks. I mean, it doesn't. It uses my username. And even that, I don't have, like, any Gomons in here, so I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, I don't do it, like, by gen. I know you do it by gen, but I just hunt what I want to hunt. Let's go... I can show off where I'm at for... So I have a normal living dex that I'm working on, or I've been working on, as you can see down at the bottom left. I'm covering it. Well, I'll just go through it. So normal living dex with all the... I'm doing the forms as well. To make the stream blue... I don't know how to make the stream blue, Ethan. Also, it makes shiny hunting so annoying for you to watch. I may steal your female versions. I'm not doing... I thought about doing gender forms. I'm not doing gender forms. There's too many of them. I'm doing, like, major form changes, so, like... I don't know where my Diglett went. I had a Diglett. I don't know where it went. Or I need to get an Annihilate, I think? Oh, no, I need to get my normal Growlithe. Where's my Growlithe and my Diglett? I think I caught some in Let's Go and then just forgot to transfer them over. Same thing with my Slowbro and my Grimer. Oh, I definitely transferred them to Let's Go for my decks and then forgot to move them back. We can do that. Same thing with Voltorb. Normal Tauros. What? Paldean Wooper? Okay, so there's just a bunch of Pokemon with different forms that are missing. This is my living deck so far. I started working on this a while ago and just forgot about it. Like, I have every Miniorph color. I thought about doing Alcremie, but holy shit, are there a lot of Alcremie forms. So I just went with, like, the one I thought was the coolest. I will probably do... I think actually this is space for Squawkability, is these three. Like, these two on each side. And then same thing with Tatsugiri. I'll get, like, a stretchy and whatever. And this is my shiny deck, so... So this was a Sandslash that I used in a shiny badge quest of Omega Ruby Alpha. Okay, I should be live again now, yes? We're back? Okay. I don't know what... I need to figure out what's going on, why it's crashing. It never crashed before, and then I started streaming on my Switch, and it crashes again. Give me 2 seconds while I get everything pulled back up. Okay, I'm back. Let me open... Oh, cool. It's so zoomed in. Why did it do this? I did not tell it to do this. Everything is all messed up. Why is it like this? Okay. I should be... How's that look? Is that less fucked up and weird looking? Anyway, oh yeah, I was gonna find where Victreebel is in the Pokedex. $71 and Poliwrath is 62. What? So I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess it is immediately after Machamp. I thought that was Alakazam. Also, you had asked about my doubles. This is my doubles right now that are in Scarlet Violet. Or forms that I don't have a place for, like these two. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to get a Arceus. Actually, I'm gonna step away for a second. I gotta go grab a beverage. I'll be right back. Boo! I'm like those Oreos. Let's go. I do have an Arceus, okay. Ba, ba, ba. Thank goodness FNAF made me immune to stuns. Do you mean jump scares? That's pretty hot true. Alright, so we need to make a... I was advised to make a Arceus so we can do raids. So... $25 HP up, 25 calcium. Okay. And then I need to give it, you said, what were the moves? 2 health feather, 2 genius feather, 4... Or clever feather. Acid spray, judgment, recover. Is acid spray a TM? Yes. Terra water and splash plate. Okay, hold on. Am I, where do I get the splash plate? Do you have to bid on them at the auction house? What do you mean bid? What? You can just tell me instead of being asinine. Something to think about. Dread plate. Well, there's a dread plate, but there's... What about the... Don't I need the splash plate? Oh, cool. Bad bitch, though. Iron plate. Surely we get the splash plate, like... After, like, 3 or 4 of these, right? 3,000? What? They said they were broke. 6,000? It's also gotta be crazy to have, like, religious artifacts and be putting them up for bid in, like, a seedy, like, auction house. sky plate. Just give me the splash plate. Can we even do this 16 times? Also, these are literal children. What does a child stand to gain? Also, what happens if I lose? Do these children just get Arceus's plate and I can't get it anymore? Because, like, try to buy a Zoopal. Do you mean a Zoopal? I was like, what? Pixie plate. That's not the one that I want. Give me the splash plate, please. Stone plate. I remember one time I bid on herb sausages here. And I got them for like $100 less than they would have cost to buy them on eBay. It was like 18 herb sausages, and I saved like 100 after the bid. The price shot up by $500, and they're like, I can't. Buying EV berries. Meadow plate, we're getting closer. Grass plate. Down on the right's got that shit on. Can I just say? Looks like every guy I've met over 30 where I live, but fist plate, that's not the one that we want. Well, that shot up quickly. Zap plate. Man, do they put the splash plate at the end? Are these random? Or is it like a set order? Also, if I'm not mistaken, in the Pokemon world, isn't it like yen, where like starting at 500 means it's starting at like $5? So I'm winning like by having like $60. Like this religious artifact is costing me $60 a pop. I'm too cracked. Earth plate, come on! I want the splash plate. $7,000? I think it's the highest any of them have gone. The 7,500. Splash plate. It's the one that we came here for. Get all of them at this point. I don't know how many more I have left. Draco plate. I know I have the Pixie plate. After this. Did we get the Zap plate? I don't think we got the Zap plate. Did we get the Bug plate? Going on Facebook Marketplace and lowballing the Pixie plates or the Arceus plates. Mind plate. A man can dream. Toxic plate. Go bottle cap RCs after this. Yeah, you said that. I don't know how to do that. Icicle plate. Too many damn types in this game. Too many types. Say that again. I wonder what the lowest you could win these for is. Like, I feel like 4,500 is like the minimum. Die next to Abomasnow. Insect plate. Is it not called the bug plate? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but... I think the highest one sold for 7,500. We got all the plates. Actually, 4 dust balls for 1,100 is low-key kind of crazy value. Because what, they're usually 1,000 a piece, so if it goes... Yeah, this is a terrible deal. Can also get here. So, like, you can get, like, the Reigns, the Cross and stuff, Rebel Blast. Gotcha, okay. Bag. Then we just got... P... Sky Plate. Splash Plate. Give to Pokemon. I didn't know it was gonna play animation. Okay, so we need to go to the Ghost Gym. Which is... here? There's two gyms on the fucking... What is an Abomasnow, but that's not the gym, is it? I forget what the gyms look like in this game. Oh, it's up here. That's right, that's right, that's right. They don't have the famous gym logo on them, so I get confused. I literally said, you said it was next to the Obama store, but I only saw kids. There is no grown-ass man. I'm being gaslit. There's more than one Obama store? Well, that's confusing. Is it this guy? Make your Arceus modest. Okay. Oh, oops. Well, what is he currently? Relaxed, okay. Modest mint. Yeah, I need to go to, it's here, right? So now I win the raid. So hold on, we gotta find the raid first. Is it this one? I can never remember. I can say it's fire, so I assume it's that one. Well, I don't remember what the event dens look like on the map. I don't play this game as much as you do, little bro. At least they're playing Halo music. This isn't even the one that we need to go to. Where is the one we need to go to? Oh, it's so far away. I should have just teleported in the first place. I don't know why I decided I would run. Ethan, do you want to join? I do not have flying powers yet. I've not finished the DLC. I'll probably do more. Or if you want to drop codes, I'll just join yours. Because I gotta farm Herba. Because I've always been Herba broke, but that Bellsprout made me even more Herba broke. What is wrong with you? Why are you blue? So what's the move? Judgment, or Acid Spray 3 times, Judgment, and then Water Terra Judgment. Is this the game that Toby Fox worked on, or was that Sword and Shield? This song feels very, I don't know if I've ever heard this. This feels very Toby Fox. This song's just game, I'm sorry. Love me some Toby Fox. Well, I will do Deltarune on stream. When? That is the question. But I want to have friends come do it, like, play it with me. I'll probably have, with Flynn, and if you want to show up. Oh no. Like, this song just sounds very Toby Fox. That should be curtains? No. Oh, I think it's because the stat drops were no longer there. This should be curtains. There we go. I killed the fish. I got one herba. Did it not reset? Question mark? Ethan, do you want to do this one? Are you done with your raid? I did win, yeah. I was asking if you wanted to do the next one that I'm doing. Link code is right there. We can both acid spray judgment. Oh, I need to get a better stream chair. My plan is I need to clean up the stream room because it's just been a storage room, and then get a better desk, get another monitor, get a better chair. Because right now I'm operating on one monitor. I also need to figure out why my stream keeps crashing. It seems to be only when I don't know what it is. I think it might be something with like my bitrate or something. I'm not sure. Of course it did. Hopefully it comes back up on its own. Am I back? Yeah, we'll need to troubleshoot later and figure out why I'm crashing. You don't hear me now? No, you do. Okay. Your headset randomly stopped? Well, that would explain it. Two herba. Okay, and then do you want to get a code, or do you want me to get another code? We could VC if you want. If you were open to it. I don't know if you're just trying to have a laid back day or not, but fair enough. There. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been live for, because I had the first time it was an hour before it crashed, and then it was like another what, hour when it crashed again. Do you want to do one more? I think I started around 2. It's only been like an hour and 45. I know you said you have dinner, but you said like 10 minutes, so run one more. Okay. And then what I'll do is we'll probably do like one more shiny hunt. I don't know what we'll hunt, and then I'll probably call it after that, because I want to figure out why things keep crashing. Earlier, my Streamlabs shit out. Like when it crashed the first time, I had to completely close Streamlabs. Tepig, I have the entire Tepig line already, so I don't need Tepig. And I already have a Delphox. And I don't have a Chespin. I need the Chespin line, but if anything, I want to get the new Mega, like the new Megas, which is gonna be, yeah, Chikorita. Like I don't Chikorita. Fun fact is that Chikorita is my favorite starter, but I don't have any of the Gen 2 starters shiny. Fun fact. I have, like, it's, if you look at my living decks, the biggest gap is you go from Mew, which I have shiny from Pokemon Go, and then there's like 9 slots where the Johto starter should go. I just don't have them. But I have Noctowl, I have Furret, I have like all those like early rep Pokemon. Yeah. But it's also like, I don't want to hunt Cyndaquil, because Cyndaquil is definitely not getting a new form. Do you have a 2DS? I don't know what that means. I have a 2DS. So I hunt it in PLA. Yeah, I don't like PLA hunting. I did a little bit, but it's just like you show up, you do fucking the thing, and then if it's not there, then you just go, oh, okay, well, now I have to wait another 6 days for fucking whoever to have an outbreak. And it's also like, even if I get hunt Cyndaquil in that game, it's like, yeah, it's just like, eh. Hunt Cyndaquil and PLA type shit. Yeah, but like, I feel like the outbreaks in PLA are like, you show up, you hit them, you stun them all. Virtual Console Gen 2 Manip. Yeah, but I only have Crystal. Yeah, but then that means I have to take my only copy of Crystal and have to manipulate it. Virtual console on 2 systems, yeah, I don't have that. How does game sharing work on 3DS anyway? Because I've been thinking on picking up the new 3DS, but so if I log in with like my Nintendo account on like both consoles, I can't download it. One Mystica. Do we get any cool outbreaks at least? There's Charcadet. We could do Charcadet because it's the like event Pokemon, which means it'd be super easy to get. Because I do need a shiny Armarouge and the other one. Rowlet, I already have that whole line. I have the Gen 7 starters, I have all of them shiny. That's my flex. That's like the one starter line I have completed. Where's gonna be the easiest visibility? Probably this one, right? And the only difference with Charcadet is its eyes, right? I'm sorry, where are the Charcadets? Let me make a faster Pokemon. I'm just gonna run around and look at their eyes. And be like, are you blue? What are the outbreak odds, like, for these event ones? Because surely they're better than usual. Event outbreaks are 0.5%, so if you see 200... Is that when you start out, or is that when you get to, like, the max odds? I'm probably gonna go until I get the Charcadets. And then... call it. But if I'm still here when you get back, I'll probably be mad that I'm still here. Depending on how long this takes. Because I don't want to use Urban Mystica on this, because I feel like they're pretty... I've had pretty good luck with these, like, event outbreaks. Sorry, I'm quiet. I had to lock in with these because the difference is so minor. Well, there's one. Hmm. Aw, man, you know you wanna. Let's try Great Ball. What do you mean no? You're level 24. There we go. Okay, so there's one Charcadet, which will turn into probably Ceruledge. And then I'm gonna find what to turn into Armarouge. I thought I saw extra blue on that one. That's why I was like, hold on. And I walked up to it and was like, let me just wait for it to turn around and make sure. Because yeah, if you're not familiar, the only difference is that the eyes change from red to blue. Maybe I'll edit these to like a compilation. It would have been cool if I clipped them in hindsight. But we know the Petalil and the Bellsprout were in the first VOD before the stream crashed. Because I already have a Charcadet, so we should need to get literally just enough to get the 2 Evos. All have red eyes. Also, like, the blue ponytail always catches me off, because I'm like, oh! And then it's just the blue ponytail. That's an accident. We haven't gotten the message that says, like, the numbers, like, or most of them are gone. think we've seen all the Charcadets that there are to see. I just thought of a really cool nickname for when we get the shiny, or the other shiny. There, is there a way to get the other evolution item in this game? I know it's supposed to be exclusive, but is there not like a post-game like way to get it? I also think it's interesting. People don't really talk about it, but I feel like shiny hunting has like a Tetris effect. And if you don't know what Tetris effect is, it's like if you play a lot of Tetris, you can like kind of see the patterns, like even when you close your eyes. Like when you know what the shiny looks like and you're focusing so hard on the model, like of like a non-shiny one, that your brain can like kind of hallucinate and be like, oh no, that's shiny, and then for a split second, and then you're like, wait a minute, no, it's not. What am I talking about? There we go. Number 2. And this one is probably going to be the Armarouge, so we'll timer ball it. Or maybe repeat ball if this doesn't work. Yeah, let's do repeat ball. If we have one. I don't have a repeat ball. Okay, well, let's try luxury ball. Luxury ball, fun fact, is my favorite Pokeball. So if you ever see art of my trainer Soda, 9 times out of 10, he's holding a luxury ball. Also, to a point where if it doesn't like one shake catch, I just assume it's not gonna catch, which I think is like intended. No crit captures on any of these, really? Okay, we got a timer ball, I guess. There You do not want these hands, I promise. Okay, let's grab... Perfect, okay. So this is the nickname I thought of that made me laugh. I don't know if it's gonna fit. It's definitely not gonna fit. Sydney Sween. Because of her whole, like, my jeans are blue thing. And then the other one, blue, has swords. Trying to think. Sword hands. This is an old J Schlatt reference. This is the only one I think I can evolve right now because I have to get the item right. Googling what item I need. Auspicious armor. Wait, no, we need the... Yeah, no, we need malicious armor, that's right. Which is found in Zapapico? I can never remember who I have to buy this shit from. Is it not the person? Isn't there like a... Oh, I need to go fight Sinisty? Bro. Sinisty location. Like here? No, it's here. Close. You know how mad I'd be if I was a Murkrow and I was like, yeah, you're scared away this Charcadet, and then fucking Metagross showed up? Where are the Sinisties? Oh, that must have been a real form one. Also, where did he come from? Bro descended upon my head. Also scared away the Sinistea I was gonna kill. But no, we must have killed an authentic Sinistea. That's why it had the pop-up saying that my Pokédex updated. Keys, keys, keys. I want the other floating animate object. We want Sinistea chips or whatever. We have enough. So now we can go back to Zapapico. And then what? Get the malicious armor and like use it. Right? Malicious armor use. Wow. Such a cool shiny. Its eyes are the other color. Okay, that's the shiny one. Let me, before I forget, let me log these. We also got Victreebel earlier, which I need to log. And then, because I have two logs. I have one that's my living dex, and then one for every Pokemon I have, just in case they're not in living dex, like that Petalil that's a double, for example. But we now have a Silverledge, Violet, Outbreak Method, named Blades, caught in a Great Ball, who is male. And then a Charcadet. Outbreak Method. There's female named Sydney Sween. We've caught a Timer Ball. And she is a female. Alright. Let me open up. I'm gonna call it a night for a stream for right now. We were live for like 2.5 hours. I gotta figure out what's going on with the with it crashing all the time. It's only started happening the last couple of days, which is unfortunate. But I appreciate everybody who dropped by. I appreciate all the follows, and all that stuff. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I have some errands to run, but I'll probably stream tomorrow night. But if I don't, I hope you have a great night and a great week, and I hope I catch you